Hey, do you know why Colton started doing that?
No.
Our Dark Souls 2 playthrough.
Oh.
Yep.
That's kind
He's
of
Robert
funny.
and I'm Cletus.
No,
Or
you're Robert.
He's
I'm
Cletus and I'm
Cletus.
Robert.
But I also call you Cletus.
Okay. We are
Sorry,
going
sorry.
to start.
Yes, Mr. 69. I won't call you that, I promise.
There you go.
Hi, welcome back to Sammy Wally. Hi, welcome back to Sammy Wally. Today we are back with Sammy's Impossi-Games. We got a new game and new contestants here. Colton, would you introduce yourself? This is a
Is that
new
good?
episode, Colton. Introduce yourself.
I could use the same introduction that I did for the first one.
Why aren't you?
There.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. My name is George Humphrey.
Engelbert Humperdinck, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Engelbert Humperdinck. Hello, Engelbert Humperdinck. Sorry, wrong meeting.
All right.
I thought you were the IRS.
Well, gentlemen, today's episode is... That's right. I have something on the screen that tells the audience what this episode is. But you guys don't get to know that yet.
Oh, joy.
Great.
Today we are doing a quiz.
Oh, no.
And it's one that I think you guys should really get. Now hold on just one moment there. Hi, Sammy here. It's come to my attention that maybe you don't know what this is about, or why I'm doing this. I explain way later in the video, but the Souls quiz is about FromSoftware, Dark Souls, and Souls-like games. So that's a whole variety of different games. In fact, they will list all of those later. But for a viewer here who maybe doesn't know what Dark Souls is, this is about the video games Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and I'm forgetting one. Sekiro. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This entire quiz was inspired because Colton and Aaron love Dark Souls. In fact, you've seen already that they even referenced they've done a Dark Souls 2 playthrough.
Our Dark Souls 2 playthrough.
I, on the other hand, have played very little of the Dark Souls series, the Souls series as it's called, and I never really get to engage in these conversations that they have about these games. So I figured I would do my due diligence and research a whole bunch of facts about these games and quiz them on them. Enjoy. Back to you, me.
I'm bad at friendship tests.
I will be disappointed.
Black hair. Mr. Sammy has black hair.
Brown eyes. Tall.
Stop flattering me, guys. Oh. All right.
Luscious lips.
No.
Definitely not a patchy beard.
All right. First question. Sometimes it's question, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just kind of like a statement and ends in a question.
I'm raising
Just
my
so you
hand,
know.
Mr. Sammy.
We are going
Then why
to...
can't I see it?
We are going to go in order of how I have the scoreboard. So
Okay.
Colton would answer first, and then you would answer if he cannot answer.
That answers the question I was about to ask. So
Yes.
carry on.
I figured
about
that
to-
was the question. you were
Yes,
about
it
to
was
ask.
going to be if there was a buzzer type thing.
It's a guest first.
He
Yeah,
asked you asked the question, and then we just go. "Brr."
I thought about doing that, but I was like, that sounds chaotic. I don't know if I want to.
It would be, because then you'd have to decipher who said it first.
Yeah. Number 1. There is a famous 2019 game that takes place in a non-fictitious country at the end of the Sengoku era. Can you tell me the title of this game, Colton?
What? The end of the what?
The Sengoku era.
You
What
just
is
said.
that?
Sorry, you just said that we're not, answering each other's questions, and then my brain just went, "Fuck, I don't know."
Okay, can you repeat the description again?
Of course. There is a famous 2019 game that takes
Okay.
place in a non-fictitious country, meaning real,
Okay.
at the end of the Sengoku era. Can you tell me the title of this game? And by the way, the Sengoku era really did happen.
I don't know what that means. That's the only thing throwing me off.
Question, Mr. Sammy.
Sure. I may or
If
may
he
not
is-
answer.
Sorry, if he is unable to answer, do I get a chance to answer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Colton, what is your answer?
Last of Us 2.
It is not The Last of Us 2. Aaron, or Engelbert Humperdinck.
No, you can call me Aaron, whatever you want, Mr. Sammy.
Mr. 69.
Aaron, what is that game?
He said the thing. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say, technically, this does take place in a real place. Sekiro.
Is that your
That
final
is a
answer?
that is a 2019 game. It does take place in real place. Just the things in it aren't real.
Also, could you say the full title, please?
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This is my final answer.
Aaron, that is absolutely correct. You get it
Hey, Cole, how dare you? You love that game.
I know, but I didn't think about it.
Also, the only reason I picked Sekiro is because the only game from 2019 I know.
Oh, well, of course it is. Yeah.
It's a
It's the one
question.
game.
It's a question you should have known. Silly man.
correct. For a bonus point, Aaron, what is one of Sekiro's other names?
Oh, other names. Wolf.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Get a bonus point.
Suck it, Colton.
Don't worry, Colton.
You
There will be
cock wrangler.
opportunities for bonus
You
points.
what? What did you just call me?
Don't worry about it.
Is that staying in the video?
Don't
That
worry
is
about
staying in the video.
it. Don't worry about it.
I will quote you on that multiple times.
You
There will be
cock wrangler.
opportunities for.
There will be wranglers. There will be wranglers.
Since Aaron had the
One
opportunity
moment.
to answer, you good?
Hello? Damn it. Hello?
Seems we have lost our contestants. Hello. You can hear us?
I accidentally unplugged.
Okay.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're
My
good.
bad. Oops.
Because you had the opportunity to answer, it will be going back to Colton in the second question. Colton. Velka, the goddess of sin, has a book detailing those who have gone against the gods or their covenants. What is the book's name?
Son of a... Oh! Oh, I know what it is, too! No! 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 I know what this is!
This is great, because I have no clue.
Ah! I have to say the full title to get it correct, right?
Yes.
Or get like every word correct.
It depends on what the answer is, but yeah, you need to get at least the majority of it correct.
Book of the Guilty.
Book of the Guilty is absolutely correct. That is a
Oh my
point for
gosh,
you,
good job.
Colton.
That was. Where did that come from?
Actually, a bonus point. We are going to ask where that came from. Who do you obtain this book from?
From Velka.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is actually incorrect.
What?
Aaron, where do you obtain this book
no.
from?
Oh boy. Okay.
If you know.
I will. I might be able to figure it out. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls 3, because I'm fairly certain this is from Dark Souls 3. Oh no! Oh no! I feel like it's there somewhere. Oh boy.
If you even get the actual name of him, not the title, I'll get it.
Oh,
to
to
you.
him.
That was a slip up. If you don't know, that is okay. It is a bonus point.
That's fair. I can't figure it out right now. Are you gonna say the answer?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Colton, did you figure it out?
I feel like I know, but I don't.
Just
No,
put the
at the same
guess out.
time.
Just put the guess out.
No, I lost it. What's the answer?
I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's Oswald of Karam.
Oh my gosh.
That's where you obtained the book from.
I believe it's Kareem.
Karim?
It's either Kareem or
Kareem.
Kareem. But
Kareem.
regardless, that is. Yep.
Oswald. That's his freaking name. Freaking Oswald.
Is
Alrighty.
it Dark Souls 3 or is it Dark Souls 1?
I remembered a random freaking item from the game, but not the character that you get it from.
I am fairly certain this is coming from Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
Aaron,
Yes. Yes, sir.
I feel like this is something you would know as well, but let's
I hope so. I certainly hope so. Do I get a prize at the end?
see. You get to do a winner's speech if you win.
Oh, I do love winner's speeches, don't I?
William Houston voiced Marvelous Chester in Dark Souls 1 and Osiris in
Osiris.
Osiris. There we go.
Osiris.
Osiris in Dark Souls 3. Which important character did William Houston voice in Dark Souls 2?
King Vendrick.
That is absolutely correct.
I know. I've played that game many times. I know that fun fact. I didn't know I played Osiris actually.
For a bonus point, what is Vendrick's weapon's name?
Oh no!
Oh, I know that one.
I figured that's something Colton would know.
That's like a weapon he uses. I know that.
It's because I use that weapon so much.
Oh no! The thing I want to say is probably not correct, but I'm going to say the King's Sword.
That is technically incorrect.
Okay.
Colton?
Ruler's Greatsword.
Oh, I knew it was something like that. That's
You
so
also
upsetting.
get the bonus point. There you go.
meant
It's
to
because I
use
don't
that
use it. I don't use it.
It's a good weapon, though.
Yes, I know it's a good weapon. I don't use it.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Have you guys figured it out, by the way?
But what?
It's a questionnaire about our favorite games.
Yeah, about the media we know.
You'll get
Right?
there.
The only media.
Oh, yep. We don't know
In
anything
fact.
else.
All right. No, because Colton got the bonus point.
Yeah, I got
Aaron.
the bonus.
Yes, sir.
Many covenants are found throughout the Dark Souls games. What is the name of the covenant that was introduced in the Dark Souls 3 DLC, The Ringed City?
Oh, I know it's there. Oh, okay, it's there somewhere. I've never done it, but I know the name. Is it like Spears of Light?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh, damn it.
Colton.
You also know it's there, so it's in your head somewhere.
I know. I do have the Covenant on one of my characters, so I should know this.
I swear, if it's the name of the boss, I will be so upset.
Spear of Filianor.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Aaron, we're gonna come back to you if you have an answer.
I don't think it's this, but I'm just gonna say the boss's name. It's like, no. I want to give another guess. I need to be certain of what that guess is.
That is fair.
Spears of the Church.
That is correct.
Oh,
It is Spears of the Church.
It just popped into my head. I promise. I didn't have that.
I had it mixed with
Popped in-
Filianor. Dang it.
Aaron,
It fully just popped into my brain.
for a bonus point, what boss must you defeat in order to join Spears of the Church?
Half-Light, Spear of the Church.
Is that your final answer?
It's Half-Light. I know it's Half-Light.
Is that your final
No.
answer?
Wait. No, wait. Is it
To
Dark
join
Eater
it?
Madir?
Is that your final
I'm
answer?
gonna say Dark Eater Madir.
Locked in?
Yes.
That is correct. You almost got that
I
wrong.
almost said Half-Light. Oh, thank goodness. Because I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. Beating Half-Light does not get you that. You have to beat Madir.
It's the mini boss of Nadir.
Uh-huh.
All right, Colton.
Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried I was gonna say the wrong answer.
Colton, please name all the regions that comprise the lands between, not counting the region that was introduced in the DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree.
Good luck. A lot
Oh,
of regions. Is this counting underground?
No. I mean,
Please.
yes, but if you can't name that, I'll let it slide.
oh no, I haven't played Elden Ring in so long. Oh no.
He hasn't even played the DLC. He don't know what it's called.
That's why it says
Wow.
not counting that region.
I even forgot the first area.
Does he have to? So
Mountain
for a point,
Tops
does he
of
have
the
to name
Giants.
all of them.
Volcano
Yes.
Man. No, that's not.
That yes was to Aaron, by the way, not
Yes.
to you.
Yeah, he's named one region. Yep, you got it right.
We
Yep,
got
you
one
won.
region. I'm trying to figure out how to say these names.
You're trying to figure out how to say the mountain, aren't you?
No, not that one. Fair Missoula. Man, I haven't played this game in so long.
Oh boy.
I'll give you a little secret about this question. If you get half of them right, I'll give you a point. But if you get all of them right, you get 2 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I'd be surprised if you got all of them right.
I'm at a serious disadvantage here because I have not played Elden Ring recently.
Oh boy.
Halig Tree, I think that's how you say it.
But is it though?
Probably not. I screwed up that one, probably. That's all I got.
2?
That's all I can remember.
Okay, we're gonna give it to Aaron. As many as you can.
Okay. Limgrave, Kaled,
Those are the names.
Liurnia, Mountaintops of the Giants, Halig Tree, the Consecrated Snowfields, but I don't think that's actually a full area. Oh no, I don't remember what you go up the elevator for. The big one. You know what I mean?
That is not in
Colton
my
knows what I mean.
answers.
I know it's not a name. Deep Root Depths? That's an underground one. Altus Plateau, but I'm not sure if that also counts as a big area. Siafra River, and that's about all I can think of.
Is that all?
That's all I can think of. That's all that are coming to mind.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you 1 point because you missed only one.
Oh no, which one is it?
It was Ainsel River.
Ainsel River. Oh, dang it.
That was
is
the
an
only
underground
one
as
you
well.
didn't say.
Oh, that's fantastic. I almost got all of them.
You almost got all
That's
of them. That was really
crazy.
crazy.
I knew there was another one. I just didn't remember the name of it.
All right. There's no bonus point on
You
this.
got 2.
The 6th one. The Healing Church is supposed to be dedicated to saving lives, not taking them. However, eventually, there was a first hunter of the Healing Church. What was his name, Colton?
Ludwig.
Ludwig is correct.
Nice.
For a bonus point, Colton, this famous YouTuber claims Bloodborne as a tie for his favorite game and boasts a tattoo from the game. Who is this YouTuber and what is the tattoo of?
You should have waited.
You can repeat it.
Because you interrupted me, I'm not.
I heard what the question was. I don't know what the answer is, but I heard the question.
You probably should have let me finish.
Sir, you can't be interrupting the host, man. That's bad for business.
Hmm.
Do you give up?
Oh well.
You get a point for Jacksepticeye. But what was the tattoo of Aaron?
Aaron? Oh
Aaron.
no. I'm just gonna say the moon sigil.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No, that
I
is
don't think that's it.
incorrect.
Yeah, I figured.
Colton,
I have no idea.
now that you've heard the question, what is the tattoo of?
Hunter's mark.
That is correct.
Okay, that's a better answer because I did not know the answer.
I gave him an advantage because you interrupted me. It didn't mean you weren't gonna get it. FromSoftware practically coined the Souls games, and they have become a staple in gaming culture and history. Please name me all the FromSoftware Souls games that have already been released as of April 2025.
Who are you asking?
Oh, that would be you, Aaron.
So every Souls game up until this date?
FromSoftware Souls games, yes.
Okay. Because I was... No, I figured. That's what I meant. Do we count remakes?
No, but you can if you want.
Because technically, FromSoftware did not make the Demon Souls remake. But we're going to start with Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro. A lot of people don't count it, but I do. And Elden Ring.
Is that your final answer?
I'm just going to go through in my head to see if I made sure I said all of them. Yes. Final answer.
Aaron, that is a point for you. You got all of them.
Wonderful.
Oh, I put you at 1 point. Hold on. Sorry.
Sir, not
way
sir,
over his points.
I have more than 1 point. Sir, why did you cheat me out of this?
All right. Colton. Demon Souls is not short of lore as well, including beloved characters. There is a character who is found in the Nexus, whose family can be found hanged at... Oh, I didn't write that right. Who can be found hanged at the Boletarian Palace. Who is this character?
Oh no. This is a bad question. I mean, it's not a bad question.
You
But,
pass?
yeah.
I don't have the answer for that because I don't play Demon Souls.
He has not played Demon Souls.
Aaron, would you give me an answer?
In answer?
An answer.
Please
It's
repeat
probably not
question.
the answer.
It's probably not the answer. Dang it, I don't remember the character's name, which means you're not gonna give it to me. But I know exactly what character it is. He feels very sad about it. He's like a shop. He's like a shopkeep. He stores my stuff for me. I do not remember the character's name though, and that's very unfortunate.
Is that a
So
pass?
That is unfortunately, it is a pass.
Aaron, if you can tell me what happens when that character dies, I'll give you the point because you have the right character in mind.
I do have the right character. Unfortunately, I don't know what happens when he dies.
Unfortunately, that point is not yours. Colton, do you have any clue?
Just say anything.
I don't know. I could take a wild guess and say you get locked out of upgrade materials or weapons.
That's not technically correct.
Since neither of us got it, what is the answer?
The answer is Stockpile Thomas. And when he dies, everything that you ever gave him that was stored
Oh no.
just disappears. You can't have it anymore.
Oh, that's
Until
horrible.
you replay the game.
I should have figured that. I thought like something special happened. I should have figured that. I knew that's what he did.
Yeah,
Oh
your
my gosh.
stuff just ceases to exist.
That's horrible.
Great. I'll keep that in mind for whenever I play the game. I'll never give him anything.
This Souls game is set to have a new spin-off game to release this year in 2025. What is the name of this new game? I'm gonna give that to Aaron.
You said spin-off?
Yeah,
Okay, I can't explain. It's not technically a spin-off. The game's name is called Dusk Blood. The thing you're thinking of is Bloodborne.
is that your final answer?
It's not a spin-off, but yes.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect. I'm stupid, aren't I?
I don't know.
Carry on.
Colton, what's the answer?
Night Rain?
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god.
Full title?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
If he doesn't get it right, can I have another go?
Yeah, I go until you guys give up.
Okay.
Frey, I don't know the full title. I just know it's called Night Rain.
I'm stupid.
Colton, rack your brain. I'm giving you one shot, and then I'm giving it to Aaron.
Who does have the answer, I promise. I'm stupid. I thought about next year. I was thinking about the one they just got announced.
It comes out next month.
I know it does. I had a brain fart.
I don't know, man.
Take a guess.
I just know it's called Night Rain.
Just take a guess.
Mm,
Do you give up?
yeah, I pass.
I'm so sorry, Colton. Aaron, give me that answer.
Hi, it's Elden Ring Night Rain.
It is Elden Ring Night Rain. That is.
I'm
the full
sorry.
title.
I was thinking about the one that just got announced for the Switch too.
Colton, I am so sorry.
He
I
really
needed
tried to
that
give
full
that to
title.
you too. He tried really
I don't know why I was thinking there was more to it.
You had it.
Night Rain.
You said Night Rain, and I was like,
Sure.
that's technically not correct.
That is half of the title.
Only because it had the name Elden Ring did I not give you that.
He is being very strict about this.
Colton. The Age of Fire is famous within Dark Souls lore, but what was the age before it?
Colton,
I
I know you
might-
can get this.
Not know the specific name of it, but I know it's called the Age of the Dragons.
Give me 1 second to fact check because you might be technically correct. Colton, that is incorrect.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say anymore. Aaron, what
Is it because
that
he
age?
added the word the?
No, I wasn't
Okay.
that nitpicky.
Okay. you would be though.
If you get the right idea, like most of it, sure. But like Elden Ring, Night Rain, I was like, it's got it. There's 3 words in the title.
Well, now I'm not so sure because originally I was going to say the Age of Dragons, but I don't think that's the thing you're looking for. I don't think this is the right answer, but I'm not sure what the name of the one exactly before. So I'm going to say the one after, the Age of Dark.
That is incorrect.
I know.
Colton?
You said before the Age of Fire?
Yes.
Okay. The Ancients?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Full title?
Age of the Ancients. Whatever the full title is, I don't know. I'm throwing a guess out there.
Could you clarify what the full title is?
Age of Ancients?
Is that your final answer? You sound questioned. Okay. That is correct.
Okay.
I wasn't
I
going to
thought
give it to you for just the Ancients, but it's Age of Ancients.
I thought there was more to it, so I thought the Age of Dragons. And I was originally going to say the Age of Ancients, but I was like, that's too simple.
I was like, maybe the other name is the Age of Dragons. That's what I needed to look up. And when you look up the Age of Dragons, it does say Ancients, but because it is formally called the Age of Ancients, I couldn't give that to Colton.
That's fair. But he did get it. Do we have any bonus questions?
Let's see if there's a bonus on this one. No, there is not.
Do we get any more bonus questions after
Yeah, there's bonus questions plenty. Wait, no. Aaron.
Yes. I was hoping you wouldn't ask Colton 2 questions in a row.
Thanks for your sarcasm.
You're welcome, Mr. Sammy.
The twin princes are the children of a very famous character in Dark Souls 3. Who is their father?
Osiris, the Consumed King.
Oh man, you got the full title. That's point for sure for you. I also just typed 1 again.
Stop giving me Stop taking away my points. Hey, Mr. Sammy, make a compilation of you removing my points.
It has happened 3 times, so...
If I don't get my compilation, I'm gonna be pissed.
Aaron, for a bonus point. The Queen of Lothric is their mother. Though it is not explicitly stated, who is likely the mother of the princes?
It is never directly stated, but a lot of people do think it's Guinevere, the daughter of Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder.
It's so funny because I didn't actually.
You mean the Lord of Sunlight?
I didn't actually write the answer for this one, but I happen to know because I did extensive research on this very topic to make sure that this was something you could answer. And yes, it is Guinevere.
That's not directly confirmed, but people do think that.
That is like what the main theory is, yes.
Now don't give me a 1.
I did not give you a 1.
Are you sure? Let me see the footage. Roll it back.
Technically, I didn't give you a 1.
Rewind.
You'll see what I mean. Colton, where is Basket Weaver Shosuke? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Found in Sekiro.
That's a nervous laugh if I've ever heard one.
What was his name?
Basket Weaver Shosuke? Shosuke? Shosuke.
Basket Weaver?
Basket Weaver.
I'm gonna have to try and pronounce this place. Oh gosh.
Give your best shot. Spell it if you have to.
Haida Mansion? Maybe? That's how you... Maybe?
That pronunciation sounds so confident. But no, you're way off mark. I don't know what that is. Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of the area.
Let him say it. Damn it.
Where's Basket Weaver Sasuke in Sekiro?
Say the name one more time. I want to hear your pronunciation.
Basket Weaver Sasuke? Sasuke? Sasuke?
I hope you find a clip of the actual pronunciation.
Here's
And
the
then
actual
put it in.
pronunciation right here.
Shosuke.
That's an input. I'm not actually telling you guys.
Future Sammy.
Watch
Yes,
the
you
video
just-
if you want to know.
It should also be worth mentioning that I found out it's not basket weaver, it's basket wearer. Sorry, boys.
So, basket weaver, insert pronunciation here.
Yes.
Oh no.
See, here's the thing. I'd be thinking of a totally different merchant.
I'm gonna say Ashina Outskirts.
Aaron,
A China.
that is incorrect.
Great, thank you for giving me confidence for about 0.3 seconds.
Colton, would you like to try
I
again?
really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very loving and very thoughtful.
It's also been a while since I played this game, so trying to remember any of
You
the
also
places.
have to remember how any of the names are pronounced.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
I'll be honest, I dug deep for this one.
Oh boy, that's how could you? I don't even know who Basket Weaver is.
Basket Weaver Sasuke.
Yes, Basket Weaver sauce.
I don't know.
Name any location.
Name any
please.
location.
I don't know any location.
Like you couldn't name Elden Ring locations.
I haven't played those two games at all recently.
I do appreciate your
I don't know.
research into the topic, into the media we enjoy, and specifically the games.
That's why I wanted you two.
I noticed.
You figured it out, haven't you?
I think so, but I don't know what to call it, so I'm not going to.
You could call it whatever. Well, take a guess on what this is.
I bet it's like a Souls quiz, FromSoft quiz.
Aaron, for getting the exact title of this right, the Souls quiz, you get a point.
Sweet. I like that. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Are you gonna
Crazy.
tell me which one of the answers I gave were correct?
No. The
I'll see you in
Souls
the video.
quiz.
Crazy blazing.
Today's episode is called The Souls Quiz.
Okay, wonderful.
Great.
So you're gonna give a location, Colton? You know.
Ashina Castle. I don't know.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Aaron?
Oh no, I don't remember what the village is called. Oh no. It's the village that you can get to at the very bottom. I think that's where you're thinking of.
Yes.
Shut up! You're making this harder.
Yes.
It's like. It's like MIDI. No, that's wrong.
No, keep saying that. Yes.
Miku Village, Midu Village.
Is that your final answer?
It's the best I got because I don't remember what it's called.
Repeat what you actually said.
I said like Midu Village.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, I know the village.
Colton?
Yeah, but what's its name called?
Colton, what's the village? You know the village.
name.
I know this one!
I don't know it. I don't know the name, man.
Then you better say it, bitch.
I don't know it.
Give a guess.
Oh, do I have to?
Unless you pass. You can pass.
River Village.
No.
No.
Could be called something simple.
No, it's not. It's not River Village. Aaron.
Why is this the one that gets us? Oh my god. Miru Village?
Final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Colton, just say pass. Let's both pass.
What is
Tell
the
us
name
the
of this
answer.
village? Tell us.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think I really think we're wrong. I'm wrong about the village. I hope so. And
You
that we're
guys-
just completely off.
You guys give up?
Yes.
Yes.
Aaron, your worst fear is about to come true.
Oh no.
It is Mibu Village.
No.
You
Not
said me.
I knew it.
Mibu.
It was Mibu Village. Damn it. This is
Unfortunately,
so upsetting. I needed to say Mibu.
You said Midu instead. Aaron.
Just reverse the letters. Reverse the letters.
I thought I was giving it away to Colton when I was like, "Can you repeat the pronunciation?" Because I was trying to figure out if you
Colton
said.
did not get it at all.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if you said Midu or Mibu.
The fact that I was that close makes me so upset, and also the fact that I was like this. I was in the right place. Too.
Yo, you
That's
were.
so upsetting.
Godwin the Golden was assassinated once upon a time, and this served as part of an event that ended up being the catalyst for Elden Ring's event, The Shattering. What was this event called? I don't quite remember who answered last. Was that you, Aaron?
Technically, neither.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm gonna say Colton. Colton,
No,
what-
he
what's that
answered
again?
last. He answered last. He said pass. No.
Well,
Rewind. Go back on the footage.
can you repeat the question again,
I
sir?
sure can. Godwin the Golden was assassinated once upon a time, and this served as part of an event that ended up being the catalyst for Elden Ring's event, The Shattering. What was this event called?
Oh,
Oh, Colton, come on.
I
You know what it is.
do. I blame it on not playing it in the recent time.
I haven't played it. I know what it is. Sammy knows what it is too.
Of course you do, because you've played that game recently. You
I
German?
have not. Did you say you German?
Yes.
Okay.
The fracturing event.
That's entity point, but alright.
Colton, is that your final answer?
The fracturing.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Colton, that is incorrect. Aaron, what was that event called?
The event he's thinking of is the Shattering. The event you're thinking
Shut-
of is the Night of the Black Knives.
Aaron, that is a point for you.
Woo!
Colton, you're gonna hate when you rewatch this, because I did say it was the catalyst for The Shattering. That ended up being the catalyst for Elden Ring's event, The Shattering.
He did say that. Oh boy. poor Colton.
You have questions for like 3 games that 1 I haven't played and 2 I haven't played at all recently. So I'm just not fresh. It's not fresh on the mind.
It's not fresh on my mind either. That's why it's a quiz.
Alright, we're narrowing down to the last 2 questions.
What? The last 2 questions? That early?
Sort of. You'll see.
Been doing this for an hour.
There is a weapon and a character that is in most FromSoftware Souls games, seemingly establishing some sort of connection between the games. What is the character and weapon in almost every game. You have to have both to get this point.
Weapon.
In almost every game, right?
And
Almost every game. There
Okay,
are
good,
exceptions.
because he hasn't played Demon Souls.
Oh, that's... Wait. Is that for you, Aaron? I don't remember.
No, it's
I don't
not.
know who
no,
it's
I just
for.
answered that last
Oh.
question.
Yeah. Colton...
Well, he
what-
didn't say who it was for. So
Yeah,
it's-
no, I realized that in the middle of it. I was waiting and then I was like, oh, wait. Colton, what is the character and the weapon?
Through all the games?
Most FromSoftware games, Souls games.
Most from software games.
You know what weapon it is.
Colton, I
Right.
know for a fact you know what weapon it is.
I'm thinking of 2. Oh, okay. Okay, I know the weapon. Character, right?
Yep.
Character?
Yep. You need both.
Is the weapon and the character related to each other? Wait, you can't answer that.
I was gonna say I can't answer that, but I can. I can answer that for you, Colton. I don't know. Does that help?
Well,
Yes, the best hint. Oh,
But wouldn't that just be my guess then? Or like my
No.
turn?
No, because that's kind of you just asking a question, and I'm like, if I give you no answer, it's the same effect as me saying I don't know. I don't know.
this is so upsetting.
I know the weapon that it's talking about. The character though, I'm confused.
Well, maybe Aaron will get the character right and the weapon wrong.
Moonlight Greatsword and Gwyn.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect, Colton. Aaron. Character
So
and
it's
weapon.
specifically in every game, or just what the character is and what the weapon is that's connected to that character?
Allegedly, because he doesn't know.
Yeah, I can say that. Because
Okay,
no, I'm not
Right.
going to elaborate on that.
okay.
But
See the scalist, the Moonlight Greatsword.
final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
What?
Colton?
Is it every FromSoft game?
Most.
Most.
That's the
Oh,
little
no,
caveat
talk
there.
Kingsfield.
Most? If
You know it's the
Kingsfield-
Moonlight Greatsword, but it's talking
Yeah,
about
it
the
is the
original.
Moonlight Greatsword. It has to be. But character?
I feel like we're gonna have to pass. Honestly, if it's talking about Kingsfield, at least.
Patches!
Patches. Oh my god.
Moonlight Greatsword and Patches.
Colton? That is correct.
Can you
Oh,
repeat your question? What the question was? I think we were both reading it wrong.
Sure, I can do that. Hold on. Let me get back to it. There we are.
wrong.
There is a weapon and a character that is in most FromSoftware Souls games,
Okay.
seemingly establishing some sort of connection between the games.
Okay. I get the problem. I read it. I heard it as a weapon and a character. The weapon being connected to the character.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said I don't know. Because I don't actually know if the Moonlight Greatsword
No,
is
they are
connected to
completely
Patches.
disconnected from each other.
I figured that. From research, it seemed that way. But
That's why I was confused. I definitely would have said Patches if I heard the question.
Now that
correctly.
question makes sense. Because Patches is in most of the games.
yeah.
So was Moonlight
It's
Greatsword.
all of
Okay.
Yep.
So, for a bonus point, what game is Patches not in? That's going to Colton still because he answered the question correctly.
Yes. I
Sekiro.
think I'm
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
As far as I'm aware, that's incorrect.
technically is insecure.
Aaron?
I will answer. But technically, this question is wrong.
Okay.
I can explain after if you would like.
No!
Go ahead.
Oh,
Dark Souls 2.
dang,
Okay.
yeah.
That
Is it Dark
is
Souls 2?
that is what I have down. Why
Okay.
is that
The
incorrect?
question is technically incorrect because technically he has a character stand-in in Dark Souls 2 and technically a character stand-in in Sekiro.
Oh.
He is not actually in Sekiro. It's the same thing. He has a character that fills the same role as him. I don't remember what the character's name is though. It's like
So-
one of the first merchants you can find in the Sheena outskirts.
So is the patches in Sekiro the same deal as the Dark Souls 2 then?
It's in the same way of this character fills the patches role, but it's not patches. Does that make
Colton?
sense?
I'm going to go ahead and give you a point. You two did say 2 separate games, and after Aaron's explanation, it seems like Sekiro is the same deal, so you guys both get a point on that one.
Would you agree with that, Cole? That technically the character in Sekiro is not patches, but it fills the same role as patches.
Yeah, essentially that's what it is.
You know what character I'm thinking of, right? I don't remember what his name is, but he's like the one you buy for the throwing
stone.
stars from.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.
That is a fair explanation. Okay,
That's why I said technically he is not in Sekiro, and technically he is also not in Dark Souls 2.
Technically, we are not wrong, and technically, we are right.
okay, so these two are gonna work a little differently because of this. Colton, for a bonus point, the second one of this, what Souls game is the Moonlight Greatsword not in?
Sekiro.
That is correct.
And it is technically
could-
because a lot of people consider it to be in that game. It is not.
I
Alrighty.
could be specific again and say that it's technically under a different name in Elden Ring called Dark Moon Blade.
But that's semantics.
From what I can tell, there is a skill that literally says Moonlight Greatsword in Elden Ring, so I count it.
Well, that's a skill, not the soul.
I'm not sure.
Mostly because I think the skill is linked to the sword, is what it said. So I do count that.
Fair enough.
And Aaron, for 3 bonus points,
3 bonus points.
in what
That's a lot of
FromSoftware game did the Moonlight Greatsword first appear in?
Oh no! It was like I don't remember if it was Kingsfield 1 or Kingsfield 4. I'm fairly certain there was Kingsfield. So I'm gonna say Kingsfield. No, Kingsfield 1. We're gonna go with Kingsfield 1. The original Kingsfield.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Aaron, you just got 3 bonus points. Holy crap.
Oh, I'm glad I stuck with my
Whoa.
I had
Oh,
no
man.
clue what Kingsfield was.
I know, right? It
See,
is
I
like
knew
one of
what
the-
Kingsfield was. I just don't know anything about this game.
That game's like from 1995.
Yeah, it's old.
It's very old.
The last, not technically the last question, but last pair of questions. What Souls games has Sammy personally played himself?
Oh no, that's a cheating question. I don't know the answer.
Colton,
Has
giving you
Sammy
this.
personally played himself?
yeah. Which ones have I, Sammy, played?
Oh, is this Aaron's turn or mine?
It is your turn.
Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring. And Bloodborne.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Colton? That is incorrect.
What?
Aaron,
Oh my god.
go ahead and answer.
If I'm remembering correctly, you have played Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne, and I think you've tried Elden Ring, but I also think you've tried Dark Souls 1.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Aaron, that is incorrect.
Okay.
Colton, you got another shot.
Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and I'm guessing Dark Souls 3.
Is that your final
'Cause
answer?
You mentioned you had some people in your family that like that game. Maybe. So that is my final answer.
Colton, that is correct.
Nice.
And yes, my brother Brandon loves Dark Souls 3, and he let me play it one time.
Oh.
All right. For a bonus point, I'm going to throw this to Colton again.
Okay.
What famous character did Sammy create and play as in Elden Ring?
Famous? Oh, wait.
You know, if I didn't keep that character, I would have never remembered. But I kept him. And I just know the horrifying face of Kermit the Frog.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The laughter.
Kermit the Frog is correct.
Oh my gosh.
And that brings our game to a close.
That was the last question?
That was the last question.
All right.
Colton, you earned 11 points today.
How many
What?
points?
You earned 11 points, Colton.
11.
Nice.
11, yep. That's 11D1.
Ah, it's my favorite counting system. 11D1.
Colton, that is a big improvement from the last episode, where you earned
Oh, how-
2 points.
How did he earn 2 points?
I don't know movies, man.
Oh, yeah,
there's a
Aaron
movie
doesn't
quiz?
know. Aaron doesn't
Oh,
know what that
no.
one was.
Aaron does know movies, but maybe not as much.
Aaron, you earned 16 points.
Wow.
Making you-
16?
Yeah.
I feel like him naming the regions of Elden Ring helped.
Well, that's only one
It was
question.
only 1 point. If he had just named that one,
If I had
river,
named one
get
more,
more,
I
I
would
would
have too.
I would have had 7.
So,
I thought you get more for that.
No, I only got 1.
no, he didn't get that one area.
Yeah.
But he got the rest.
And still River.
Aaron,
Yes.
please commence your victory speech.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my wonderful wife Taryn for supporting me in my endeavors. Who's over there, not listening to me in the slightest. Probably isn't hearing a single word I'm saying. Love her very much. I'd like to thank FromSoftware for making the Souls games. They're one of my favorite genres. They're from one of my favorite games of all time. I love them very much. Thank you, Colton, for being a wonderful participant. You did really good in there, actually. Maybe you should play Elden Ring again.
No, until I get the DLC. then
And
yes.
thank you, Mr. Sammy, for being a wonderful host.
Mr. 69.
Yeah, Mr. 69. Thank you.
Thank you, Engelbert.
what do I-
Alberdink. You can go on if you're not done.
Oh no, I don't want to embarrass myself any further.
Alrighty. Colton, any final thoughts?
That's his final thought. Thank you. Yeah.
That was excellent. All right. All right. Well, thank you all for watching this episode of Sammy's Impossi-Games. This one was a really fun one. I've had this one locked and loaded since I came up with this idea. This was one of the first games I created.
Oh, I'm honored.
Yep.
Wow.
And part of the rules, because each Impossi-Game has very strict rules, part of the rules was only Colton and Aaron can play this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Why?
Because you guys love the Souls games, and you
That's an
guys
understatement.
have been trying to get me to look at lore, and I looked at about 3 hours of lore on all of these games.
And what did you think?
That's pretty cool.
They got some pretty good lore, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I liked the Basket Weaver. That was my favorite.
Yeah, huh?
Basket Weaver Sasuke.
But thank you all for watching this episode of Sammy's Impossi-Games. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And, furthermore, stay hammy.
And now there's a compilation of every time he gave me 1 point.
Aaron, that is a point for you. You got all of them.
Wonderful.
That's
Oh, yeah.
a point for sure for you.
That's not directly
Allegedly.
confirmed, but
Not-
people do think that.
That is like
Taking away my point.